And this was a pretty competitive game within the first three quarters, and then the Lynx went on that 12-0 run late in the fourth, ended up winning 82-69. But like I said, Phoenix, they put up a fight finally at full strength facing this Lynx team. Ironically, one guy, Janae Carrington, announced that she's out for the rest of the postseason, and that's just bad timing. But it didn't affect the Lynx in this game. Like I said, it was close throughout. Sammy Whitcomb had a good game. She had 11 points coming off the bench. And then, like I said, the Lynx 12-0 run is what won them this game. They ended up winning 82-69. They ended up winning by 13. So that 12-point win is what that 12-0 run is what catapulted them into the win to take game one. You had McBride with 21 points and 6 rebounds. Nafisa Collier 18 points, 9 rebounds. But Courtney Williams was the story of the game. She was the MVP for the Lynx last night. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals. Also won 11 and 19 from the field, 1 and 2 from 3. Courtney Williams had a phenomenal game. Did it all offensively and defensively. Like I said, the playmaking, rebounding, scoring, getting steals. Like, she did everything she could for the Lynx to secure that win last night, and which they was able to do in taking game one at home, which was very important. Alyssa Thomas, she finished with 18 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals, went 9 and 17 from the field. Kalia Cooper had 22 points, went 10 to 23 from the field, but 2 of 8 from 3. So Alyssa Thomas, Kalia Cooper, they did their thing, but they didn't get much production out of anybody else. So like I said, Sammy Whitcomb came off the bench with 11 points, but that was by the third quarter. So after that, she didn't really do anything in that fourth. But she isn't somebody that you'll rely on during that fourth quarter. It's your starters that you rely on the most. So Phoenix, even though they lost by 13, this was a competitive game for most of it, and I think they got a good chance of winning game 2 to tie the series. But it's just something for Phoenix to build on, because there was a point in the game where the Lynx missed 5 shots in a row, but it was still close going into halftime. Like, the Lynx going a run where they missed 5 shots in a row, the Phoenix got to take advantage of that, because they scored on a few of those possessions in that second quarter, but they didn't really capitalize on that, because they were only up 7 going into halftime. Like, they could have been up double digits with them missing 5 shots in a row at that point in the second quarter. But good win for the Lynx. They were down at halftime, ended up winning the game. But I think the Mercury got a good chance in game 2 to tie this series up 1-1.